What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another reaction here on Untamed Opinion. I know it's been a little while, been crazy busy, with the kids and everything, but I'm glad to be back here with another reaction. I've been wanting to get to another reaction, especially by Tom Macdonald. I came across another Tom Macdonald song that I haven't heard yet, and this one's called No Response. Apparently, this one came out about a year or so ago, so I'm excited to hear it. I've become a big fan of Tom Macdonald. Of the message and what he believes in and what he's trying to say. It's actually really good to finally hear an artist out there that's actually telling the truth and exposing the fakeness within not only the industry, but just, in general, when it comes to politics and, even within the music industry itself. He even did a song called Music Industry, so check that out if you haven't heard it yet. Before we get to that, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Why don't you go and hit that bell, hit the like button, leave comments. I do read them. I do check them out. I do respond. So is there a Tom Macdonald song you want me to check out or react to? Put it down below. Is there another artist with a song you want me to react to? Put it down below. I'll check it out. If it's something that looks interesting, I'll definitely check it out. This is right up my alley here, especially with Tom Macdonald. This one's called No Response. Let's see what it is, see what it's about. I'm really excited. Check it out.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, dog. Au revoir. I don't need...
Hey. Yeah, talking about his manager. He's like, hey, sorry, I got all these text messages from the rapper, from the major labels. He actually did an interview with Brandon Tatum, another person who I'm a big fan of. And he did like an hour-long interview with him. And there's a lot that he divulges that I didn't know about Tom Macdonald. And he talks a lot about his past, how he came to where he is now, everything he went through. It's quite inspiring. It's awesome to know where he came from, because now you really get much more of appreciation for what he does and what he puts into his music. If you haven't checked it out, I'm going to put that link down below of that interview. I highly recommend you check it out. Great interview with Brandon Tatum. Let's get back to it.
Nobody's help. It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team. Nobody else. I conceptualize.
Yep, and that's true. And that's awesome that he always makes a shout out to her. She's the one that does all the graphics and the videos, and she shoots the videos and she does the editing. He does all the beats, lyrics, and comes up with the song, and she does all the other magic. And it's just them two. Again, what I just said about what where he came from and how he came up and how he met Nova and all that good stuff, and where they both came from from nothing to something. It's pretty inspiring, so check that out, because what he's saying right there is pretty true. He's not just saying it just to say it, to sell records and, be well me. He's like, nah, this is where I started, and she started down there with me.
Nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living, but my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like.
Ooh. He's throwing shade. I love it. Throwing that shade. He's like, I just looked at my bank account, I got 7 digits, and he came from nothing. He tells that interview, watch the interview. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed in that interview. And I am so happy for him. I'm really happy that the fact that he's doing well and he's still grinding. He got 7 digits. He's like, man, he says in an interview, I know where I was, and I don't want to go back there. And he grinds every day, and he'll put out a music video at 3 o'clock in the morning. He'll sit there and write, and he works and he works. And that's why I respect him so much.
Attack me with disses, attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions, surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions, it's tragic to witness, like cancer in children.
Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fake. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, main, go crazy, so wasted.
Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise
it. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions, I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers. But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system.
Everything he said right there, he's talked about openly. He talked about in that interview with Brandon Tatum. I know I keep mentioning that, but he's like, I came from nothing. I had the addiction. I'm doing this on my own. No label. And he actually talked about on other music videos as well. He's in that, believe in that music industry video. He's like, I'm doing this independently. I'm not going to be held by what a record label wants me to do. I'm going to do it my way. If I succeed, great. If I don't succeed, then I'm doing it my way. And that is awesome because he's not out there just trying to grab the money. Because I think he says it in one of the songs. He's like, artists out there are just making a song for the money. And when you make a song just for the money, it's garbage, pure garbage. And he doesn't do it for the money. He does it because he believes in what he's doing. He puts the work into what he's doing. Everything he does is because of he believes in what he's doing, what he's putting out there. That's why he's being successful.
I finished my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions. And still these rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret. My marketing genius, the algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify, I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I Googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet. I don't give a single flight. Every single person I have met in person on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers wanna beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast. Turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass.
He's like, hey, I hear what you're saying. I hear everything about me. I hear how you're talking about me. And I still don't care. I'm in the private jet. I got a new house. I've got a new car. Look at the success I'm doing it. I'm doing it on my own. So he's like, nothing you say to me can even affect me because it doesn't bother me. I'm still making money. I'm still doing what I love. And I believe in everything I put in. He's not doing the songs for the money. And this is him. Oh, I like this, man. I wish I would have heard this a while ago. I like this. Woo. Get it, Tom.
Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed their blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic. The street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And I believe with every breath I breathe, the sequel is better. No fear, surrender, I'm clear of the pressure. The tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels' protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to...
Wow. 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 He's being honest, man. He's being honest. He's like, hey, God is my Lord and Savior. But revenge is so tempting, and it is, you know, especially in the music industry with, you know, with beef, and you have the diss tracks and all that. And wow, he's like, if I don't get to heaven, hey, I respect it, because, you know, he's fighting his own demons, and he knows it, and he's recognizing, he's put it out there, and that's something he's working with, you know. But wow, good for him.
The beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God.
I'm rolling through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. Budget brand rappers, all that Gucci fake, I own a lot. You can't afford the way I live, you trying to control the cost.
Whoa, I'm in solo mode, your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo lights are bought. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded talk. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo.
You'll never see my POV even if the GoPro's off. I gotta make sure I heard that correct. Did I hear that correct? Something about you won't see my POV even if the GoPro's off. Or the GoPro's on. I don't know. I gotta hear what he said, but.
Your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo lights are bought. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded talk. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo, so when y'all get shot, the footage captures every single moment while your corpses rot. Shoot it all on broken ons, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all get
I was not expecting that. I'll put a donate button on my YouTube channel for your mom. I gotta rehear that. Ooh, did I hear that correctly? Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's funny.
broken ons, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all can never reach me with those broken arms. Untouchable as alcoholics' wallets at an open bar. Unbreakable Da Vinci Code embedded in like most my songs. Gang is full of animals, you think my home is Noah's Ark. Past is full of broken hearts, opponents that have blown apart. My logo on the stove, I let it smolder till they know the mark.
While y'all were finding Nemo, I composed a team of total sharks. Hid inside the reef and chiseled teeth till they were over sharp. Y'all fishy rappers went to sleep to dream of coral seas and stars. We silently and violently reminded y'all the ocean's dark. Lordy, I really feel sorry for your corny bars. Maybe you'll improve and this is setting up your story arc. I am more like Iron Man, you are more like Tony Stark. You're human, I'm a robo-suit equipped with guns and poison darts. Choking y'all to death like I am Homer home alone with Bart. I wish you would on every glowing star. Core is hard, high performance parts from a pro garage. All I see is smoke and sparks every time your motor starts. What more you got in store for me? Your death threats were ghost stories, and what's next gonna be painful. Gravestones.
Wow, what a song. Woo. I'm guessing he called that song No Response because these artists and whoever is hating on him are not going to be able to have a response or anything intelligent of a response. They're just going to hate because he's doing it his way, because of his image or whatever. Wow. He could rhyme fast. He could rap fast, slow, different types of style. We've seen it in other music videos, other music videos that I've reacted to by Tom Macdonald. Wow. I like this song. I'm putting this song on my playlist. I'm gonna download the song MP3 and bump it in the car because I like that song. The beat is on point. The lyrics are on point. You had some really good, not only truthful bars that just like it tears at the soul, but you also had some really funny lines like that. I'm gonna hit put that donate button on the YouTube for your mom. All right, man. Tom Macdonald did it again, man. Tom Macdonald is making more and more of a fan out of me. He doesn't care about the PC culture. He doesn't care about what you think, about what I think. I mean, he's gonna do it his way no matter what. He's just gonna say, you know what? Go high, go low, success, no success, great. I'm gonna do it my way. And that's why I totally respect Tom Macdonald. I'm really happy I found him as an artist. I know he's been out for a lot longer than I've actually been reviewing him, but better late than never, right? Part of that Hog Nation, definitely in on him. What did you think about this song? I know many of you heard the song. The song's been out for about a year. I know I'm way behind. I'm not into the breaking of the music like I've been in the past, you know, with more of a different life now. I just try to get it as I go. So what did you think about the song? Put your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit that bell button. More reactions are going to come out. Let me know what are artists and songs you want me to react to. All right. I really appreciate you checking this out. See you later.